It's like a show and tell. But here's the thing, because what we believe, the technologies is way more than just this product. Because what I found out with the last 6 years that the technology is out there, we can have the technology, all the technology in Jeunesse, it does work. It gives people benefit, and there's tremendous opportunity here. So, well, besides that, for more permanent change, how many of you want a permanent change besides a temporary one? You want permanent, right? You want to look as young as me? I don't need instantly ageless. I've been using the product for 6 years, okay? So I will tell you something amazing that the company has a hold of. When we first started, let me tell you, I was praying that the products work. Because Dr. Newman came out to talk. Well, the first thing when I hear Dr. Newman, if you ever find him on YouTube, you find that he's not a sales guy, he's just a doctor, and the guy is very nervous talking to people. And I did some research on him. If you look him up on the internet, on YouTube, there's a lot of videos of him being interviewed by Fox, being Warner Brothers, ABC News, Extra TV, Entertainment Tonight. They're asking him about anti-aging. And 6 years ago, I thought, you know what? If this doctor has so much credibility, if he put his name on something, it must work somehow. We just didn't know how good it worked. So, well, Dr. Newman, he's one of the world leaders in stem cell technology, and he created at the time, you know, besides what he does with the patient, he found that he can capture the language of our stem cells. What I mean is, now, how many of you kids? Yeah? Now, do they have good skin? Yes, right? And it's like my little daughter, you know, she has very good skin. When you have good skin and healthy skin, your skin talk to each other a lot. You know that? So how they do that, they send chemical signal to each other. If you cut your cell, different cells go there and they say, hey, you do this, I do that. You do that, I do this. And then you heal the wound. So what it is what these signals are, these are chemical signals called growth factors. Now Dr. Newman captured all the growth factor and he put it in a serum in this little bottle. So at that time I said, okay, so we all have growth factors, so what's the difference? Well, when we get old, what happens to our cells? They slow down. So they don't talk to each other as much. You actually have less growth factors in your skin over time as we get older. So your cells fall asleep. So what happens is that when you apply the serum, one drop, now the ladies teach me in the back of the hand, right? And then lightly apply to the face. You don't even have to put a lot, just so it covers. And the serum with the growth factors talks to your cells, and it's your cells that wake up or start working again. How many of you wouldn't mind growing collagen again? Like when you're young, right? Exactly. So, and elastin, all the lifting, tightening, and whatever your skin needs to do, it has DNA, it has the instructions, it knows what to do. It just needs an instruction to remind them to get to work. So I said, okay, this is interesting. My question is though, does it work? So when we first started, we have a whole line. The beginning was just one serum. Now we have a whole line, moisturizer, body lotion, everything. So when we first started, the company did a clinical study. So 100% of the people, after using the product, they will refer their friends. 87% of the people within a very short time saw significance in reduction of deep lines, fine lines, the tightness of the skin, the texture start to look different. So here's one of the computer images that the clinical study did in 56 days, 65% decrease in deep lines and wrinkles. And then this gentleman here, 52% decrease in fine lines. Now, the next picture I show you is not from a clinical study, but rather incredible testimony. Now, the 5 of us, when we first started, one of our friends, her name is Weenie, and she's the oldest one. So we said, Weenie, maybe you can use it first. It'll work the fastest on you, right? So we say, okay, Weenie, make sure you use a lot. Now, I don't know many women who would do this.